Hi, Matt!
I feel like there should be music playing because it's really depressing.
Well, that's copyright infringement, and our brand new YouTube channel.
Oh, hey, YouTube!
Get shut down, so to deal with the silence. What are we doing?
You can't have like music playing in the background.
No, it's copyright infringement.
I want to play Boom 97.3 though.
Well, anyways, what are we doing today?
We are making the 2015 Challenger gauge cluster fit into the 2015 Dodge Dart Dash. As you can see, the Dart cluster isn't that much different from the Challenger cluster. It's just a matter of fitting it in because the brackets are a lot bigger here. And this is worth about 19 times as much as that is, probably more. So I got to be very careful not to ruin that. That's what we're doing today.
Keeps the cost low, eh? Keeping everything the same shape and size.
Yes. Man, I hate this part. There it is.
Done.
Yeah. So here's the OEM. All right. Fits like nothing. This one will not be such a charm. So these tabs are gonna have to go, which I'm scared to cut, but I have to because what else am I gonna do? These ones I have to shorten. You can tell, but not right off. I think I'm gonna cut these along here. Because you see the original tabs are much shorter, but they're not far off. It's just a little wider. So I guess we'll start by trimming these down. We can still use these brackets. I think what I can do is put a bar across here. I'd like to put, yeah, I'll put a bar across these here.
Yeah.
And that way I can mount it wherever I need, or even in a few spots. I don't want anything to be rattly on this. I want it to be solid and secure. And then these here, I might have to make a frame that'll go around this. So it'll give a few spots to mount it. I think that's just off the top of my head what I'm thinking. We'll start with removing these and I guess these. Are we live? Like butter. Okay, so these are still going to be trimmed, but let's see. Getting there. So we just got to cut around these metal brackets here, and then we'll have to make some slots to let this, to let the lens slip pass. I may have to modify where these brackets go into place, which isn't that big of a deal because it does screw in many spots as well. Whatever we have to modify, we'll just relocate them. It's not much that has to go, so I'm gonna shave it.
Wrong way.
It's upside down. I swear that was not on purpose. I mean, that was on purpose. I know how to use the saw.
Get your safety glasses on.
What I'll do is I'll make another little cross piece to just, because these two pieces will be loose, because that's got to get cut off. And then once I do that, we'll have to make a piece to go in back there to kind of just hold that back. Structural rigidity.
Sexual virginity.
That's why I didn't cut it right off. It'll still go in there.
So trim the dash a little bit.
No, it needs way more.
Yeah.
Still might have to cut it lower. That's a good start. There we go.
Yeah.
A little more though, on the bottom side. A little more.
I was just, wow, I can't believe that screws the way it is.
It might actually be hitting the
Metal.
Yeah, see, it's hitting back here.
Yep.
But this will just get us a good idea. Yeah, definitely has to go in more.
Yeah.
But that looks good. Getting there.
So he ended up cutting out the entire.
We're gonna make a new one.
Yeah. Oh, we'll make it work. It'll work fine, right, Matt?
Well,
Everything will be all right.
Everything's just gotta be. I think this is the one, Adam.
This is it.
I think this is it. Yeah. You need some minor modifications, but hey.
Look at that.
Yeah. Let's just see. Not clipped in or anything, but give you a rough idea. So we're roughing in the steering column right now. This is all rough cuts. It's going to be completed after, but you can see down here we had to cut a slot out because this is power telescopic, so we had to make room for the actuator, the lower and the upper actuator there. Needs a little bit more trimming, and then we can smooth it all out and make new mounting points for the dash. But it's almost where it needs to be. Just a little bit more modification, and we can start getting this thing mounted and bolted in.
So right now we're trying to find a way to manually tilt and telescope the steering wheel. It is electric, and of course we don't have any electrics hooked up, but looks like there's a way we can make it work. We're just trying to see how far in or out the steering wheel is right now. We need to set it in all the way, and then we'll figure out exactly where we need to mount the steering column, and then go from there. There we have it.
Yeah, fits. Just you know, some final touches. Trim a couple more things, make a couple more brackets. Steering column's in too. Needs to be adjusted, but it's all the way out right now because it's telescopic. So it's just got to be sucked in a little bit. And we even got the Dodge airbag here. Anyway, you get the point.
Beauty. That looks so good.